It's Adora. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something that I don't think I've done before on this channel, and that is a debt confession, that you can see from the top title. Now, this is a confession of credit card debt, not all debt, so I'm not going to be including my student loans because, yeah, I'm just not. My mortgage or my car note, but these are just my current credit card debts. So first I want to go back to where I first started cash budgeting back in June of 2022, and I wrote down like pay my debt down. I didn't even say pay it off, I just said pay it down. And I wish I would have been a little bit more organized when I was doing this, but hey, this is the real thing here. So back then I had Best Buy, PayPal, Credit One, Mattress Firm, Affirm, Sam's, and Capital One. Quite a lot. So even if you look back to my first time like cash stuffing, I had so many bills that I could not even fit them all here, y'all. It was crazy. Well, I was paying like a daycare, Capital One, Credit One, Best Buy, Sam's, Affirm, PayPal. I was paying all of that, and it was crazy. So I'm gonna go off of the ones that I do not have, and then we're gonna go into my current credit card debt. So I don't have any debt for Best Buy, and I don't even see the amount that was on there. PayPal, back then it was $627. That is one of the debts. Credit One, back then it was $1,182. That's paid off. Mattress Firm is one of the debts. It was at $2,122. Still paying on that. Affirm was at $1,630. I was affirming flights. I was affirming concert tickets. I was affirming Broadway shows because I was gonna get there, and they were only charging me like $60 a month, and so I was there. Sam's, I no longer have, and then Capital One I still have as like my revolving credit card that I use mainly for my bills, and then I earn cash back. But that has been one of the problems, so we're gonna go ahead and get into my debt confession updated for 2023. I did put today's date on here, and I plan to keep it semi-organized with this tracker. So I am gonna start from smallest to largest. The only thing that I did not include on here is Sam's Club, because I did use my Sam's credit card at Walmart to buy like a comforter set and stuff, some pillows for my son's bedroom that we did over, but it was just $56, and I actually have it on my paycheck budget to pay off next week, and so that'll be back to zero. So I didn't put it on here because it's already gonna be paid off. And so the first debt that we have from smallest to largest is PayPal. PayPal has $193. And I think most of these transactions are from Etsy, Temu, and I think Boohoo. I ordered some clothes, I ordered some like budgeting stuff from Temu, and then Etsy is all your fault. The savings challenges be so cute, and what I've come to realize, and I don't know if I can't speak for everyone, but for me personally, cash budgeting is great, but you don't need you don't need every savings challenge. You don't need every budgeting binder. You don't need all the hoopla, especially if you're in a place where you're trying to pay off debt. I think the more simple that you keep it, the better. And so I was, getting a lot of savings challenges, and some purchases I regret, some I don't. Some have been completely beneficial to me, like my budget book from Elevated Life Co. I think it was $50 or so, but it's a planner that I'm using all year, and I've used this thing like, if I don't look at it daily, but if I don't look at it maybe like a couple of times a week, And I love the way that it's laid out, and it's helped me. So $193. I'll be paying that off first, and we'll get into that later. And then my second debt is Capital One orange card. So I have two Capital One cards. My orange card is where I mostly have my revolving bills coming off of. So I do pay my bills off every time on that card. How this happened is mainly me and shopping. It's like a therapy for me. So I could be feeling bad. Like today, I wasn't feeling bad, but I was bored. And I was like, I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree because that's where I can afford to go and spend money. And I went and got it. Or if I'm out and I see like a good deal, like I have a son and he's going to need new clothes in the fall, and I buy the clothes that are $4 now versus $20 when that season comes around. And it makes sense for me because, I mean, in the end, I'll be saving money, but I haven't got my sinking funds to a place where they need to be for me to pull that money from that sinking fund and pay myself back. And so that's why I'm so dedicated to finishing my 100 envelope challenge, not only to go towards our mortgage and my car note, but to also boost up my sinking funds. That way I'm not having to go back and pay the debt off, you know, if that makes sense. So that's the second one. The third one is another Capital One card. The silver one is $718. Honestly, I don't know. I think, well, I do know. I love to give. I give. I love to take people out. I like to, you know, I like to do these things. And of course, I like to go out myself. But I am learning that I have these goals and I need to be strict with myself in order to reach these goals and not put myself in debt and having to pay that debt back off again. So I'm not gonna blame anyone but myself for this. I'm holding myself accountable for it. And I think me taking the time to write this down instead of living in denial, like, oh girl, you know, it's just debt. Everybody has debt. No, I need to get it in control now before it gets out of hand. So that's the third one. And then the fourth one is our mattress firm. We have a very nice mattress, guys. Like when me and my husband got this mattress, it was the first mattress that we've had since we moved in together. It's come with us to like maybe three apartments into the first home that we bought. And after a while, like our back was hurting so bad that we got this mattress. And so we got the mattress and it's adjustable. So it goes up and down and all those things. The current balance on it is $942. It's no interest. So even if these bills were higher, this one would still be on the bottom because it has no interest versus these that do have interest. So total credit card debt is $2,526. I know it may not seem like a lot to a lot of people. It's not necessarily a huge amount, but it's an amount that I need to take care of before it does get out of hand. So let's go into the plan that I have to pay this off. Okay, so this is the plan that I wrote down. Again, the PayPal one is not that much. It's $193. And I keep saying not that much, but I think that's my problem as well, because when I put something on, I'm like, oh, it's not that much, I'll just pay it off, and then I don't pay it off, and then it keeps accumulating. So I need to change that mindset. But PayPal is $193, and I'm gonna pay that off with my paycheck coming up, and so that won't be taken care of. The second one is the Capital One Silver card, and the plan is to start paying $200 a month starting in July because I already have my budget laid out for June. I just don't feel like going in and adjusting it. So I will start that in July. I am going to pay $50 on it in June. I wrote that on there. And then hopefully if things go as planned, July the 6th, I'm going to make a $200 payment. In August, I'm going to make a $200 payment. And then the end of August, I'm gonna make $268. August is a magic month for me, so I will get paid an extra paycheck. If you haven't seen my previous magic month video, I'll link it in the eye up here. So I'll have a large sum of cash to, if I wasn't in debt, I could save it. I'm still gonna be able to save a portion of it, but I will just use that to go ahead and take care of that account to get that paid back down. Okay, and then lastly is my Capital One Orange, which is $673. And I'm planning on paying half of that with my magic month check. So I'm going to pay $340, hopefully on August the 31st. And then $200 on September the 14th. And then the remaining $133 by October the 12th. So that is the plan that I have to pay it down. Mattress Firm is not out here because, again, it's interest free. And I'm just going to keep on paying. It's like $98 a month. If I do have some extra income, then of course I'll put that towards there. But this is the plan to get these all paid off, hopefully by October. And I'm gonna make a note to come back at this time to see, hey, did we stick to those due dates? Did we pay the debt off? Did the balances increase at all? Who knows? But I did want to share this with you guys. I want to be as open as possible with you guys. I don't want to come on here and act like, oh, I got it all together. I only spend the cash that's in my wallet, because I'm human, okay? I'm human, and I like to enjoy life like anybody else. And I don't want to neglect all of my wants. My needs are taken care of. Some of my wants are taken care of, but sometimes I do splurge. And a lot of times I don't. So this is where we are. Let me know, are you guys on a journey to become completely debt free? Like, of course, I want to pay my mortgage off eventually, my car note. Honestly, y'all, them student loans, y'all can have this degree, y'all can have these degrees back. They look very nice. They're up here on my wall. They look very nice, but you can have them back. Because my job currently doesn't even require a degree. But that's neither here nor there. Let me know what your plan is down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.